Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling. So we see what's going on our spectacular. Have I already used the word spectacular? Splendid. Let's go splendid then. Splendid island of Fawnhollow today. I forgot I was doing this. Okay, I'll probably just forget tomorrow. Probably. And then we won't have to have this weird running joke. Joke? Can it even be considered a joke? Aren't jokes meant to be funny? Anyway, hello everyone, right now on Fawnhallow, 5:07 PM, Saturday, November 7th, 2020. Now after today's announcements, today we have a visitor staying at the campsite. I hope our guest is able to see what it is that makes Fawnhallow such a special place. Who do we think we got visiting? You think it's Biscuit? I hope it's Biscuit. Because we don't have a lazy villager, so that increases the chances. Someone label, of course some Taylor tickets, got a KK love song, something from Audie as well. Oh, I forgot she nicknamed us Shmoopy. I was like, what? Like flower Shmoopy. So I totes ordered way too many flower thingies because, you know, more is better. And I guess sometimes it is, but not right now. Because I can't walk into my house with all the gardening stuff. Drowning in seeds. Audie. I actually quite like her background she's got going on there. It's got like some jammy dodgers or something in the background. A very British biscuit, isn't it? Which I'm actually not too fond of. Wow, I didn't actually know we could give you flower seeds. That's weird. Oh, of course, KK Side is here visiting. Who we got in our campsite? Don't we kind of look like Carmen Sandiego right now? It was just meant to be us dressed up in designer label outfitting, but oh, you're Alma, right? Benedict's got you. We'll give you a pass then, Mr. Alma, as we go about our day doing... What are we going to do? Good question. I'm not really sure. We don't have anything spectacular planned, and I have no idea what I'm doing with decorations or cliffs and that sort of thing, so I think we're just still clearing out flowers. What have I been up to today? As usual, continuing with song making from William's birthday stuff. I played some Teamfight Tactics as usual. I'm climbing. I'm up into Diamond 1 now, so I'm almost a Masters. And yeah, I haven't really done much else, to be honest. Those are the main things. Talked to a few friends. Oh my god, Ben! I just had a glance over at Discord. Benedict is currently playing Fortnite. That's probably Benedict and Annie playing Fortnite. I downloaded it again yesterday, and he was like, "Oh, I really want to play Fortnite again," and I was like, alright, fair enough. Fortnite, not really my thing. Shooters, not really my thing. Battle Royales. I will say, I did like Fortnite more than I like PUBG. Perhaps it's because of a more cartoony aesthetic. We'll have a walk around looking for mushrooms, I suppose. Have a chat with our villagers, because we haven't chatted with some of them for a while. Guess what I want to tell you? 1, you're fab. 2, I mean that. 3, there is no free. I love Audie. Yeah, Fortnite wasn't really my thing. I know it's been a huge craze. Like, what season are we on now? Like 11 or something? It always blew me away how big Fortnite was, because I remember I was walking behind like 2 construction workers, and I remember one talking to the other, just being like, "Hey, have you played this game Fortnite?" And he's like, "No, Fortnite, what's that?" And then he basically explained what Fortnite was to the other guy, and said we should play sometime, and it just blew my mind. So we just random British builders or whatever, even they were playing Fortnite. They look like they were like 40 or something. Not 40. Maybe I can't even remember. I was like behind them and I wasn't really paying attention to them. I was just like, wow, what a global outreach Fortnite's got, huh? And now it's sort of fading away. I mean, it's still sort of reasonably popular, isn't it? But people have moved on to whatever the next big thing is. But it's still got a decent amount of staying power. Doesn't it? Oh yes, we should be probably clearing up this stuff. Clear up ruins, place, knock down a cliff, that sort of thing. Are those more fireworks? It's 2 days after Bonfire Night. Why would there be fireworks? Yeah. I don't know. I sort of enjoyed the time of Fortnite. I enjoyed it. My time like before everyone else got really good at Fortnite and started building crazy, I was gonna say contraptions isn't really the word, structures I suppose, to help themselves out and all that, and I was like, I can't do that, nor do I really want to learn how to do that, so I sort of just stopped playing. To be fair, I only played it with my friends anyway. Yeah, again, I still own like an unreasonable amount of skins in my game. I'm a sucker for cosmetics and aesthetics, and I loved, unsurprisingly, the Cuddle Team Leader. Cosmetics. So I bought those. I think I have all of them. My favourite one's a Spooky Team Leader. Shout out to that. Yeah, I think it's just maybe it's Fortnite's cartoony art style. Am I really going to spend this entire episode talking about Fortnite? Like, I know I'm on the border between millennials and Gen Z, but still, that seems a bit of a dated thing to talk about. I mean, like, I don't know, people have like, I feel like people have only go to extremes. They either like, they love playing Fortnite, or people have got like some weird hate against it. Yeah, I think it's a fine game. If you like playing Fortnite, play Fortnite, you know? I can see why you like it, it's a fun game. It's not a thing that I'd particularly want to play all that much, because I'm not too big a fan of shooters. There's shooters that tend to be a sort of game I only play with my friends sometimes. Other than that, I'm just like, nah, I'll give it a bit of a pass, to be honest. I guess we should cut down these fir trees as well. We don't really got the room for them up here. And then we should move Rowan's house somewhere. And there's definitely fireworks going off in the background. Anyway, yeah. Like, I can't remember when I first played. I remember actually watching the trailer for the single player version of Fortnite. Was it like Save the World or something? Against the World? I can't remember what it's called. And I remember watching it being like, oh, this seems like a really cool game, because it looked like it was like a cooperative, I don't even know what it is, cooperative like tower defense style game, sort of like Sanctum. That's what I thought it was. I don't actually know if it is. I don't even know if it's still a thing that they're updating or whatnot. Oh, it's got a message from a friend. I'd say, hold on. Give me like half an hour, memes. Also, does he know I'm talking about Fortnite? What was I saying? Yeah, it was like, I remember seeing the trailer and being like, oh, that seems like a really cool game. I wonder if I should totally play it with some friends later when it comes out, and never did, because I never realised it came out. And then suddenly Fortnite just exploded. Battle Royale just exploded in popularity. I don't even know how it got so popular. I remember just like watching some videos of people playing it and being like, hey, I recognise this game. Why does it look so familiar to me? And that was why. It's because I recognised Fortnite Save the World. I was like, oh. But to be fair, I do understand the appeal of it. You know, shooters. Obviously I understand the appeal of shooters. They're just not something which scratches my gaming itch, I suppose, if I wanted to put it in the weirdest way possible. We're going to... got a bit more space. I don't know why I ran away so early. And Battle Royale is a cool format, I think. I think just having the concept of fighting your way through swaths of people and then emerging victorious is a nice sort of, I'd say power fantasy. Power fantasy is not really the right word I wanted. Just sort of like fun time to have, you know? It's sort of be like, oh look, I triumphed. Sorry if that sounds a bit demeaning, I didn't mean it that way, but it's like, yeah, I triumphed over having to face tons of people. I think this will probably drop for us. Okay, I mean it did, but like, it's not really how I wanted you to drop. I thought you'd bounce out. I misjudged the way you were though. Yeah, so yeah, obviously I understand the appeal of Fortnite. It's a bit of gone downhill in people's eyes, hasn't it now? It's moved past being flavour of the month or whatever. Which is fair enough, you know. Video game flavours, they come, they go. Not every game stays in the spotlight for that long. Apart from things like World of Warcraft and I guess League of Legends. The new World of Warcraft, that sort of thing. Have stayed in people's type for quite a long time, but you know, people always like to go on about games being dead games and all that, but I don't think. I think that's, people tend to call that sort of shot a bit too early, you know? Tend to call things dead games when they aren't really. Like, as long as they've got a large enough player base to support matchmaking, if it's a multiplayer game, then it's not a dead game, in my view, at least. It's still got lots of potential. Like people like to say, like Siege and stuff, or a dying game or whatever. Siege's not really a dying game. It may not have a peak amount of players anymore, but it's still got more than enough people playing the game for you to actually find a game, which is, you know, the important part of playing it, isn't it? Hello, Sylvana. And that's what's important, isn't it? At least in my eyes. Sorry, got a little distracted. Don't remember what I was talking about. Something about Fortnite. I don't know, it used to be a lot of fun times. I'm not a particularly competitive person, so back when I used to play, I wasn't like throwing or anything when I played, but I was like not super driven to try hard and come out victorious, I suppose. So it did mean when everyone else started learning all these fanciful constructions and all that, did sort of put me off a little bit. But I did have a lot of fun just messing around in it, especially when they introduced planes. Played with like Ali and Sophia a bit, and we just we weren't really playing, you know, to attack people or whatever. We just sort of flew around mindlessly on my planes. I have a very distinct memory of four of us riding around in a golf cart with one person driving and all, and the rest of us just like madly swinging our pickaxes. Trees going by, seeing if we could like strip mine, I suppose, the trees. Strip mine's not strip log, I guess. I forget the term. As we went by, and it was, I don't know why it was so funny, but it was very hilarious at the time. See, that's what it's all about, these games anyway. Making good memories. Having fun. Of course, there's always the element of honing a skill, improving at it, and becoming very good at it. Get a sense of accomplishment as well. All totally fine. So I don't really get people who hate on Fortnite like that, because it's a kids game, quote, or whatever. You know, a lot of games are kids games. They can still be good. A lot of things and do well to appeal to many different ages, you know? You shouldn't feel bad if you like something that's perhaps more inclined for younger audiences. As long as you're not hurting anyone with it, that's fine. At least in my eyes. But perhaps that's naive of me. Maybe. So yeah. Basically my point is, if you like playing Fortnite, continue playing it. If you don't, then don't, I guess. I suppose most of the annoyance, like I'm reducing the issue to like some falsified straw man in my head, I suppose, but I suppose a lot of people ended up not liking it, but then it was so ubiquitously everywhere that everyone was playing it, that sort of, you know, turned into a bit of resentment against it, you know? I understand that, I get that. But you can't let that control you. Oh yeah, we're going to put ramp here, I forgot. So we go 3 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, dash, 2, dash, dash, to the end. 4, dash, 2, dash, dash. We're making it symmetrical. Wait, does it go all the way up? It goes all the way up, okay. 4, dash, 2, dash, dash. Yeah, so, I don't know, it was a cool game for a while. Apparently, people are going back to it. I don't know. I probably won't, except for this, whatever, short phase that Ali seems to be going through. I'm not even sure if I want to play it, so... Me and shooters don't really click. The only one that's really clicked for me is Rainbow Six Siege, but I think that's because it's got a much slower tactical element. And I don't... Ooh. So I just mute myself for some loud noises. I don't pride myself on my Twitch mechanics skills or anything. I pride myself on my more being able to stay calm, focused, and perhaps tactical skills. Strategic skills, maybe? It's 4-2-, right? Plus I like slower paced things, like Animal Crossing, I suppose, in the end. Things you can just vibe out on, you know? That's what I'm here for, the vibe. Oh, we had to get rid of all these flowers too. So this is the shape we had. Where are we going to put Rowan's house? I don't know exactly. But I suppose we'll clear out this entire cliff because it's here. Why not? Yeah, so... I don't know. I don't know how Fortnite's doing these days. I like cosmetics and stuff they got. They had a lot of crazy crossovers. It's crazy how popular it was, you know. Getting like Marvel to come in with their Thanos event and all that stuff. Didn't Star Wars do something as well? I don't know who else did stuff. Deadpool, I think, had an event or something. I wonder what other Cuddle Team Leader skins there are now. Those Team Leader skins are the greatest ones. I also really like the DJ Pop skin that came out for like New Year's. It's like a cute llama girl in a very techno-y DJ dress or whatever. I'm doing some weird strip mining of myself, I suppose, like this, but I just want to clear out some space. Because we need more room in the bottom left of the island if I'm to have some more customizations going on. And then we'll need to sort out a river, and once we sorted out river, then we need to start putting everything in place. And then we need to start thinking more about our decorations. Which I've neglected thus far, because I don't know what to put everywhere. It's just sort of I'm just doing it by ear. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Fortnite had cool things to do with it. You know what I was thinking about, actually? It's how common it is. If you've never played a shooter game, this is going to make no sense to you, but when you shoot in a shooter game, obviously there's going to be some recoil. Because guns have recoil. So how well you deal with that recoil is a mark of your expertise, I suppose, in that particular game. But the thing I never understood is how in a lot of video games we do it the Fortnite way, which is when you start getting recoil, it's basically your bullets start spraying not where you're aiming. I think that's why a lot of the games never really clicked with me, because they have recoil patterns where you had to adjust your aim like that. But with Siege, the way it does it is your actual entire camera like kicks up as you start recoiling. Siege, you're always shooting where you're pointing. It's just your viewpoint is recoiling rather than the actual spray of the bullets. I think it's an interesting way to go about things, and I guess it's something that made more sense in my head rather than the other ways that Fortnite, Valorant, CSGO do. I don't know, I don't really play CSGO. I assume that's what it's like. Sorry, Rowan, you're just going to have a sort of a tough time getting down from your house, to be honest, if we leave things as they are. But it's okay, that's why we're moving your home. Just so you won't be stuck up there anymore. But we've got lots of things to clear out. I don't know where we're going to temporarily move your house. Probably somewhere near the airport or something. That seems like the most sensible explanation to me. Lots of noises going on. What else can I talk about? It's always hard to judge if a game's gonna have that sort of lasting power Fortnite did or didn't, to be honest. I'm sure Epic Games is still doing very well for themselves. We've got the Epic Game Store and everything, which I've used. I know a lot of people kicked out kicked up a fuss about exclusives on the Epic Games Store, which is sort of just like how things are. People want competition, but they don't want the inconvenience of having to use competition. Like, people want competition in the video game market so they can get cheaper prices, right? So something like Valve doesn't have a monopoly on all online video game digital sales and whatnot. But then as soon as Epic Games come along and it's like, well, how do we compete in this market? We had to buy exclusives, basically. Some people start kicking up a bit of a fuss about it, being like, I wanted competition, but I wanted it to have cheaper prices. This isn't the competition I wanted. Which is sort of like, yeah, I get that. I truly do. But it's like, how are Epic Games meant to compete? If they weren't cheap, if they didn't have exclusives, would you go and use the Epic Games client in lieu of Steam? I'll tell you, I wouldn't. I would still be using Steam, just because it's more convenient. It's what I've already used, and there's a strong power in that for them. They have a strong holding power over consumers by the fact that they are a path of least resistance, I suppose. I don't know about how much room we can... how much of a cliff we can remove from Rowan's house here. Okay, no more than that. Okay, where are we going to put Rowan's house temporarily? I want to try and keep it away from her. I think it's going to go somewhere over here, actually. I'm not certain, because I want it to be like a campground over here. So it's possible we can put it here, but I think we'll just temporarily move it somewhere else, just so we have space to figure out where it's going to go. Like, we can just put this house here temporarily. We're not going to be building any... This middle area is the last thing we're going to be building, so... do we have 50,000 bells? We do not, but we can get on that immediately. I know, Fortnite had a lot of other modes which were much more fun to me, rather than the Battle Royale mode. And like the Deathmatch mode or whatever. We just came in the first team to get X amount of kills. Suited me better, I suppose. KK Island. I don't think we have this one. We do not. We've almost got all of them now. We've only got a few left. Fair, flamenco, groove, jazz, lullaby. I suppose we can get another one from his KK concert right now. Should we do that and round us off? Yeah, that seems like a good place to round off the episode, to be honest. Oh no, hold on. I forgot what I was doing. I forgot I was moving Rowan's house. We should do that first, definitely. And then we'll figure out what we're doing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my whole point was. My whole point was, if you like Fortnite, play Fortnite. And if you don't, that's cool too. I remember a lot of my younger family friends really like it because they can play it on their phone, because they don't have gaming computers or anything like that. So they can't run a lot of games. I think that's cool. Sorry, lots of random pauses. I don't really remember what I was talking about anymore. Oh yeah, they played Fortnite on their phone. And that sort of thing, because, I mean, they don't have computers, or... Well, they do have computers, but they don't have probably ones good enough to run Fortnite. That's a good move that they had, to release it on the phone, to make it much more accessible. Especially because a lot of, younger people, I imagine, they have decent phones, but not, amazing computers or laptops. I suppose computers much more of a niche interest in the general populace, I suppose. Don't worry, Rowan, we're going to put you in a fantastic location where you destroy most flowers possible. Maybe we should just put you on the beach. Be most convenient for us, hey? What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. We can put you here. No, we should put you here. It's very in the way, but that's fine. Hold on, move over. 1. Move back 1. I just want to get rid of maximum amount of flowers. This is the spot. It's going to be weirdly in the way of a town hall, but that's fine for now. I don't know how long the Cakey Cider song is, but I think we got time to clear out this west side flower garden. These ones which run up the side over here, I hope. Yeah, so they played it on my phone. I remember they came around on Christmas and they were playing it. I was like, that's pretty cool. And one of my other family friends, he's very good at Fortnite. So he got Battle Royale win for them. Because they got down to like the final, I don't know, if it was like 4 of them, whatever, queued up. I know. I can't remember exactly what happened. I was like, this is cool. It's cool that they get it on their phone. No! I forgot to customize it. Well, I guess we'll go buy a shovel. Oh, we didn't even finish taking these down. What? Why have I just abandoned it? Not that it really matters because we had to do it tomorrow anyway to get rid of this cliff face where Rowan is. I do want to move a campsite somewhere over here, and Audie's house will be somewhere here as well. But we need to sort out how the river's going to work first. So we might have mini islands going around. I don't know. I might have been muted for the past 2 minutes. I don't really know how long that was, but whoops. That's okay, I wasn't really saying anything interesting. I was just being like, oh, Fortnite. What do we used to... I was trying to remember some locations. I was like, what the... Loot Lake? And that was like the only one I can remember. And I said, I was like, oh, there's like a toilet factory or something. And there's a car racing. There's like a racing car track or something. I mean, I really struggled. I think there's a big mountain somewhere. I don't know. Hey, wasn't there like at one point they completely like changed the map or something? Oh, okay, well we ran out of space. And then people were really unhappy with it. I don't know. I'm not particularly savvy to the Fortnite going ons. I can't believe this all started because I just looked over and saw one of my friends was playing Fortnite. Anyway, let's round up this episode here. If you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscriptions, all great. Dear Darling Discord down in the description. I have a Twitter. Follow that if you want. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.